Hey everybody, it's Monday, August 16th, and Kendall and I are here at the campsite and getting things cleaned up. So I had breakfast this morning, got my tent up. Kendall's getting ready to get out of hers. We'll get hers packed up and ready to go. We'll be off on our way today. Yesterday we got over the last of the 4,000 footers before Katahdin, so hoping to get up and over Little Bigelow today, which is only a 2,000 footer, but we still got to get up and over that, and then down to Flagstaff Lake, which we saw from the hill yesterday. So yeah, should be a good day. Weather is gorgeous again today, sunny, blue sky. No rain in the forecast for today, so hopefully that will hold. And it should be a little bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was actually a little bit chilly with the wind blowing and all, but supposed to get up to about 78 today, which is more typical August Maine weather. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get cleaned up and climb over some boulders to get back to the trail. All right, let's go. Okay, we are all packed up. It is 10 after 8, and we are headed out. Beautiful morning today, and gotta head through the campground and do a little side trail back to the main trail. So it's kind of a maze back in here. Hopefully we can figure out how to get back to the trail today. It was almost dark and we were in a hurry when we got in, so see if we can remember how to get back out there. Alright, well, we made it to the Stafford Notch campsite turnoff. Back onto the old Appalachian Trail. So we are actually headed off that way towards the sun. Alright, maybe we'll see some cool stuff again today. And there's the East Bigelow Peak. We were up there yesterday and we camped right down at the base of that rock cliff. So that's what we came down last night, which is why it took us a lot longer than we were expecting. But yeah, not gonna get any high alpine views today, but getting up over these rocks and such. And actually headed up that direction. I don't know if we go all the way to the top of that or not though, but that's the direction we're headed. So okay, let's keep on walking. Also been seeing a lot more sign of moose on the trail again today. Didn't see any yesterday, but getting on this side of the mountains and closer to the lake, we're starting to see a lot more sign of them, but still have not set our eyes on one yet. So maybe today will be our day. Sorry to keep teasing you about them, but I want to see one just as bad as you guys do. All right, let's keep our eyes out. Okay, we made it up to the top of Little Bigelow Mountain, 3,000 feet. That's the highest we're going to be up for a while. From here on out, it's down, 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 at least for the most of the day. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit a shelter that's about a mile up. Take a little break there, maybe refill with water, if the water's good there. And then from there, we head down to Flagstaff Lake. So it's all downhill from here. So, all right, come on. Let's get to walking. Alright, Kendall and I found the lean-to. We stopped there for lunch. Actually, we didn't walk all the way down to the lean-to. There was a little stream that crossed the side trail right near the main trail. So we just sat there and had our lunch there by the stream and refilled our water bottles and such. Had a cute little chipmunk come and share lunch with us. So that was kind of cool to see him come out and eat right next to us. So that was pretty neat. But anyway, we are walking down, heading down the hill towards Flagstaff Lake. Should be down there in about 2 miles. Got some road crossings down there. Had a couple hikers come in southbound who said there's some trail magic down at the road. So come down and check that out. Don't have my hopes up, but we'll see what's there. And yeah, they said there's juice and cucumbers. I don't know if that's trail magic or torture, but anyway, we'll go see what that's all about, and then head down to the lake. So, all right, let's go. I also forgot to tell you, Kendall wanted me to mention that while we were having lunch, when we first got there, right down by the river, somebody else had lunch, and they dropped a full avocado right next to the creek there, and so we had a little avocado with our pulled pork wraps. So yeah, she thought that was pretty good. I don't care for avocado much, but it is very nutritious to eat it. It's got a lot of fat in it, which we desperately need. So we added that to our lunch, and it was a good little addition. So we were glad to find that. So anyway, we're a little fatter now that we've eaten avocado. All right, here we go, down the trail. You can tell that as we get down in elevation, the trees change. We're now down into leafy trees and out of the balsams and spruces, so we've got more leaf cover down here, and different types of trees, birches and such. So yeah, so we're down probably about 1,800 feet. Right about 2,000 feet, you can really see the trees start to change. And now we're below the balsam line. So, and into more trees and brush and ferns and things. So it's kind of cool to see the different changes as you go up and down in elevation. So anyway, all right, here we go. Okay, we're getting closer to the lake, and we're below 1,000 feet now, and man, we are loving this. I wish the whole trail was like this. There's no mountains in front of us. There's no huge boulders to climb over. There's no steep faces to try to figure out how am I getting down this. No rebar handhelds, no ladders, no, just nothing, just a nice trimmed path. Dirt. Man, we wish the whole trail was like this. This is awesome. Although you don't get the views that you get from the tops of the mountains, but man, to be honest, I get kind of tired of climbing mountains. This is really nice, and the weather today could not have picked a better day for walking in this woods. It's probably in the low 70s, Just a light breeze blowing. It is just a gorgeous day today, so we're happy to be out here and happy to be able to finally walk and make some miles and not have to do so much climbing and physical stuff. Also, our bodies are going to really appreciate it too. We're getting pretty beat up with going over those mountains with sore knees and aches and pains and feet, but walking on stuff like this is definitely going to help us. So anyway, just had to show you the nice trail we're on. Alright, well, we found some trail magic here, and a little different kind than we're used to. They have fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, some jars of peanut butter, boxes of raisins, some tea, and even some onions and cucumbers down in there, some oatmeal and rice and stuff. So kind of a strange, almost like a resupply box instead of trail magic. But I grabbed some raisins, we drank some juice, and
Kendall got some tea.
Kendall got some tea, so we took a few things out of there, so we're grateful for it. And we've made it out to Flagstaff Lake Road, and we gotta walk down the road for a little bit and then back into the woods. So alright, sounds good. Oh, the other thing with the trail magic, like any other trail magic that I love, we were able to dump our trash, so 2 days worth of trash gone. Kind of nice. Alright, here we go. Doing a little road walking down the road.
Green.
Friendly little bugger, isn't he?
Yeah. He's not shy at all.
A little skittish.
Look at those ears.
And you guys did it. You made it to the lake. Right on. That's a good little hike down here, but man, gorgeous day to be at the lake. There's the ridges we were up on this morning. That's Little Bigelow right there. We just came down and we're at the lake. So there's a shelter, a lean-to about less than a mile up the way. We're gonna go ahead and go up there and maybe take a little break up there. But man, beautiful day today. Alright guys, come up upon Kendall and she's standing here on the trail. She's reading this sign, huge bee's nest hanging on the branch on the trail. Yes, there are bees on it. So, and this is what she sees. Massive nest. Man, look at that.
It's huge. It's bigger than your head. It's like...
Yep. That's bigger than the one that got me last year.
It's not as round as a basketball, but it's bigger than a basketball.
Yep. And you can see those guys flying in and out of there. They're working on it. We're going to leave them alone. But, man, that's pretty awesome. That's a cool nest.
Up thinks he sees a moose. It's so far away, I can't even tell if there's anything there.
It's either a moose or a horse.
So, he's fascinated by that.
Too far away.
Go ahead and dive in. Got you on film.
Alright.
It's pretty cold water. It's very rocky bottom. It's about 80 degrees today though, so and there he goes.
I'm starting to have issues with dry water sources. Supposedly there's a drought going on here in Maine, not just swimming in the lake, but most all of the streams leading up to the lake are all dry. We did find some at the shelter before the lake, a small little stream that was almost dry, but most of the ones that we've crossed now are dry. So, and a lot of the comments about streams coming up are all dry, so we're really having to plan and coordinate where we're going to get water from because of the lack of water here in Maine. So anyway, we'll keep going. We don't need water yet, so we'll just keep our eyes open for it and get it when we can. But anyway, yep, that's the situation on the water. In fact, even the last hostel we stayed at, they were having issues with water. They were on a hand-dug well, and they had run out of water one day. Not while we were there. It was fine while we were there, but they're definitely on water rations. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find water today. Look at the size of this caterpillar. That thing is huge. Alright, y'all, you did it. You made it to West Carey Pond. We call it a pond, but it actually looks like a huge lake. I'll take you down there a little bit. And then also our goal for the day, West Carey Pond lean-to and campsite. So yeah, we are gonna go up and see if we can find a place to set up our tents. Alright, let's go. And it is about 8 minutes after 6, so we did well. Alright, y'all, we found ourselves a campsite here at the shelter, and just near the pond. The pond's just right down over there through the trees, but it's getting kind of dark now, so gotta finish setting up, so we won't see the pond today. But hope you had a good day today. It was 12.8 miles today, which was an awesome day. Another double-digit day, 2 in a row actually, which we have not done in a very long time. And 12.8 is the furthest we've gone in a very long time. So it's good to be down out of the mountains, and it was fun swimming in the lake today. So yeah, we're enjoying the day and the weather, and hope you guys had a good day too. So have a good night, and we'll see you back on trail tomorrow. Good night. Hey, good morning everyone. It's Tuesday, August 17th, and Kilo and I are here at the pond campsite, and getting off to a little bit of a rough start this morning. Yesterday, Kendall had a sore eye, and we think somehow she scratched her eyeball, so her eye is all swollen and giving her quite a bit of pain when she wakes up. So we're trying to get the swelling to go down and figure out the best way to go forward. Thought about just staying here and resting, letting it rest and things like that, but our only problem is we're about probably about 15-20 miles from the closest town, and so if it gets worse, then we're really gonna have trouble. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get packed up and get her out, and hopefully we can get that swelling to go down and the pain to go down, and we'll try to get her into town. We're planning on getting into town tomorrow, probably mid-morning sometime, so hopefully we can do that. There's no way, I don't think we can push through, especially with going slow, to get into town today. So we're gonna just stick to the plan, just take it slow, and just kind of keep monitoring it and see how it goes. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and break up camp and get started today. So hopefully things will get better as the day goes on. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and break up camp and see if we can get back on the trail. All right, we are all packed up and ready to go. Kendall's got her pack on, and we're gonna get back on the trail here. It's about 8:45, so a little bit later start, but should be a good day. So hopefully Kendall's eye will not get any worse, and hopefully she'll be able to walk without too much trouble. So
she only has one contact in, so it's really hard to see.
Yep. So yeah, we're just gonna make our way down the trail. Unfortunately, the trail today is level. We're not going over any mountains, which is good, but it's around a lot the shoreline of the ponds and lakes and such. So it's really rocky and rooty, so it's really hard foot placement. So hopefully she'll be able to adjust and manage that a little better. So anyway, so we are leaving West Carey Pond shelter and campsite area and heading north. Got about a 10-mile hike today, almost exactly 10 miles. There's another shelter at another pond, and that's our destination. So there's the shelter. Had a couple people in there last night, and about 3 or 4 people in tents too. So so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, we're gonna walk down this little side trail here, down towards the pond, and get back on the old AT. So let's go. Get you a little scenery here. We were camped at West Carey Pond, and we are now at East Carey Pond. They're called Carey Pond because of some army that was led by Benedict Arnold was carrying boats through here, and it's on a portage route, and so they would hit these ponds and they would get the boats across, and then they would carry their boats to the next pond. So yeah, it's a pretty cool spot actually. Beautiful, gorgeous, blue sunny day. You can see the sun sparkling on the water. It just gorgeous day today. We're doing well. Trail's been pretty easy. A lot of rocks and roots, but not too bad. And Kendall's eye hasn't gotten any worse. And the sun hurts it more than anything. So we're thinking it's just a scratch. So it's just tender. But we're just taking it slow and moving along. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue on up the trail. Alright, you guys, we did it. Got to Pierce Pond, lean-to and campground. Down there, Pierce Pond, 10 miles. And it's only 3:30, right on. The Kennebec River, where we catch the ferry, is in 3.7. And, yep, we left the West Carey Pond, lean-to that direction, 10 miles. So, good job, you guys. Alright, let's go down and find a campsite. It is going to probably rain tomorrow morning before we get up, so to keep that in mind while we're looking for a campsite. Kendall would prefer to camp because of the amount of mosquitoes and things, so we're not going to stay in the lean-to, even though it's probably going to rain. So we'll find us a good dry campsite. Okay, let's have a look. Alright guys, we found ourselves a campsite. Got our tent set up, and it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Plenty of daylight and such, but we actually chose to stop early because of a couple different reasons. One is we have to catch a ferry tomorrow over the Kennebec River, and they stop running at 2, and it's already 4 o'clock, and we're about 3 miles from the ferry. So we stop here, and then we'll catch the ferry tomorrow morning. The other reason we stopped is because of a place called Harrison's. It's a little cabin less than half a mile from here, and Harrison's serves breakfast to hikers, pancakes and stuff like that. So we're going to go into Harrison's tomorrow morning before we head over the Kennebec River on the ferry. And then we're going to the town of Caratunk, which I think it's called, and there is Sterling Inn. Hopefully get some rooms at the Sterling Inn and do laundry and get some rest. So yeah, Kendall's eye still hurts pretty bad, and we don't see an infection yet, so I think it's just scratched, and so hopefully at Sterling Inn we'll be able to get some treatment for it. And then also give it time to rest. So yeah, we're here at the pond, and found us a good camp spot. So we're gonna call this our home for the night. So right on. All right, inside Harrison's cabin. Pretty cool place.